Hello and welcome back to Sonny Talks Spurs, and today I'm going to be asking the question, is Dusan Vlahović good enough for Tottenham Hotspur? But before I get into this one, if you are new to the channel, why don't you leave a like on the video, subscribe to Sonny Talks Spurs and hit that notification bell because it'll let you know when I'm going live over the Christmas holidays. Now, let's get into this video, which I think might be quite controversial. So whenever I've mentioned new strikers at Tottenham, I did a video recently saying we shouldn't sign Ivan Toney and maybe we should be going for Dominic Solanke. A lot of people seem to comment the same sort of things on my video. Sign Vlahović, sign Vlahović, look at Vlahović, Vlahović. I really struggle to pronounce his name, so I apologise now if I'm absolutely roasting it. But a lot of people are saying that Tottenham should sign Vlahović, and I'm not convinced. I'm really not sure and convinced on this transfer for a few reasons. But to start, obviously, Vlahović has been a player who's been touted with a link to the Premier League for, losing count now, years and years, seasons and seasons. It's either linked with us or Arsenal. Usually, they seem to be the two teams that he gets linked with. And I feel like he's one of those players, to start, that is in that echelon of Julian Draxler or Husamawa, who every year was just being linked to the Premier League in some way, shape or form, and it never materialised. It was just like, insert team is interested in Draxler, insert team is interested in Aouar, insert team is interested in Vlahović, and this is where we are. And I'm just not convinced on him either, because, you know, I've been tracking his, working in football. I've been, overseeing his career. I remember when I was at Football Daily when he was sort of coming through at Fiorentina and being recognised. And at Fiorentina, he was showing so much promise in a team, sort of, not to upset Fiorentina fans, but, big fish in a smaller pond, you could say. And then he made the big move to Juventus. And even though his goal-scoring numbers are okay, I don't think he has set the world alight in, Turin, a different club in Serie A. I'm just really not sold on it. And I know for a fact, like people will say, maybe Tottenham could get a good deal because of that Juventus link with Paratici. We've already gone in for Romero because he was like co-owned by Atalanta and Juventus. Bentancur, obviously, as well, that we signed from them. And Dejan Kulusevski. So, there could be a good deal to be had. However, I just don't know if he, one, is the perfect player to fit the Ange system. I'm not sure if he's got the build or the ability to sort of, or the energy, from what I've seen, to play in that striker mould. Whereas, also, I just don't think a striker from Serie A will translate into the Premier League. It really worries me. And I believe, even though I've done the video on it already, I just would rather sign Dominic Solanke, because even though he's a little bit older by about 3 years, I think Solanke is 26, 27, and Vlahović is 23, 24. I feel like Solanke is less of a risk, even though his goal numbers are probably not as good. But I think Solanke is showing more promise in the Premier League, whereas Vlahović is, I'm just not convinced. I'm just really not convinced. I've not been convinced for him for a number of seasons at Juventus. I just feel like, Juventus in themselves are not the team they were from a few seasons ago, since all the, controversy. I mean, they're sort of bouncing back now under Allegri slightly, but, the football Allegri plays is completely chalk and cheese to what Postecoglou plays. And I'm sure with this video, there'll be many comments sort of disagreeing with me, but let me know in the comments down below. Why do you think Vlahović will suit a Tottenham Hotspur team? My usual people who comment, you've been going at me about Vlahović. Give me some more reasons why he would be good enough, because I am yet to see it. But like in all these videos where we deep dive, we talk about transfers, I've got his goal stats from this season, and I just 14 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. It's sort of Richarlison numbers in the Premier League this season. So he's not really offering as much as I would think. And, you know, I look at his career in general and, you know, he hasn't got bad goal numbers. I'm just really not convinced it can translate to Premier League football at all. I'm not sure whatsoever. And even if you look at his FB Rev stats, they're just not really good reading. I don't really know. He averages some good shots, but apart from that, I mean, look at his assists. I feel like an hand striker's got to be linking the play up a bit better. Shot creating actions, his passing. It's just, to me, that's not good reading. That is not good reading whatsoever. And even you look at the similar players he's linked, not linked, but like they compare to on FB Rev, and they don't fill me with much joy. Like Maratas and Immobiles and Nketiah, Højlund, you know, players who are sort of can be a bit wasteful in front of goal as well. I just don't think he would be the ideal striker signing. I feel like there are better players out there for more reasonable fees and who would get better goal returns. You know, we've already outlaid 60 odd million pounds on Richarlison. I would probably rather give Richarlison more of a chance than sign Vlahović. I just think this will be one where Juventus have seen that a lot of the players we've signed off them have come good, and now they could pull our trousers down and want a really good deal for him. But yeah, I'm just not convinced. You can probably tell I'm really not convinced. I need convincing, so that's what I need you all to do in the comments down below. Convince me why Vlahović is a good signing, because I am yet to see it in any games I've watched him in. And, you know, his goal numbers in his career are quite good, but I just don't think it would translate in the Premier League. It's a bit different for Kulusevski. It's a bit different for Bentancur. I feel like they were misused, especially, and, you know, the style of play that we play will suit those players better than Vlahović would. But as I say, let me know in the comments down below. And if you have enjoyed this video, why don't you leave a like on it, subscribe to Sonny Talks Spurs, and hit that notification bell, because it will let you know when I'm going live over the Christmas schedule. There is a lot of games. They're coming thick and fast, and I'd love you to join me on this journey. We talk all about Tottenham on the channel, and I want to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You know, a bit optimistic, but we'll see what happens. But that's it for today. Stay tuned. Another video coming very soon, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.